the case.
Your Honor, our marriage is a perfect example of why young couples shouldn't get married or shouldn't feel trapped into getting married. I was 16, he was 17. We got pregnant within a couple months after we met. And right from the beginning, lots of lies and excuses.
Weren't you all in high school or something?
I was out of high school. I had gotten my GED, and he was still in high school.
Well, were you all having relations?
His mom.
At that age, 16. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At the house behind his mom's back.
Yeah.
It's like Doyle used
Cars.
to. Right.
Young
Cars. You know what I knew you were about to bust yourself.
Yeah. So as I was saying, he, from the beginning, though, was very abusive and controlling and violent. He'd throw lamps, punch walls, doors. He punched his fist through a truck windshield, destroyed a coffee table and a baby swing. It wasn't until December of 2001 the state finally stepped in and filed the domestic assault charges on him. I just never did. He'd always say, I'm sorry, and it would just...
When did you all divorce?
I filed in April of 2005, and it was finalized in June, so the judge waived the 90-day waiting period because he thought it was a threat.
You all only had one child?
We have 3 children.
3?
Yes.
All right. You want to give me some background on the relationship?
I would love to, Your Honor. A year after we married, we moved to Florida, and she started seeing a guy from her work, taking walks on beaches at night. Year after that,
That's a lie, Your Honor.
she had written me a letter confessing that she had an affair with my best friend, and that would be the windshield incident that she is referring to. And after that...
His windshield?
No, it was mine. It was my personal truck.
He didn't have one?
Oh, I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm not as violent as she says I am against other people. And it would progress through that. Friends of hers telling me stories about things she's doing.
Friends of mine that he was sleeping with.
Which is also a lie.
He was sleeping with your friends and you were sleeping with his?
I was not sleeping with his.
Oh, that's what he
But they were
alleges.
telling him that, and...
They were telling him that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And they were telling you
So
he
they
was
weren't
sleeping
actually
with
my
your
friends.
friends? So that's what happened to you all's marriage?
No, well, no.
Allegations?
It progressed on, yeah, basically it was all based on allegations, except...
How old were you all?
When we first married?
No, when all these allegations became...
Oh, it was throughout our marriage.
February 2005, I caught him with the woman that he's with now. I just happened to come home early, and that's how
And
that
they were
happened.
at your home?
No, actually, he had left the kids home alone there, and I had called him from my cell phone and asked where he was, and he said he was out working on the Jeep. So I went out to the Jeep, and I said, well, what color are my pants? And he says, what? And I said, well, I'm standing by your Jeep, and you're not out here. And that's when he said he was with her. And I said, you better get home, because I got your stuff packed, and you need to go. And then that was 2 months after that is when I filed. So.
Okay, so you're the one that got caught. All these allegations, you're
But
the only one
I
so
wasn't
far.
cheating. I was actually out with friends. There was multiple people.
She happened to be one of them.
She was one of them. And
I called her house, and she said you were with her.
yes, and that was the point. Is she didn't believe me that I was just out walking with friends, and I said you can even call her at home and ask her and talk to her.
And she called it home,
And
she
she
said
called her
you
at
were
home.
with her, not with friends.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Yeah, I'm missing something also. Were you out with friends or were you over her house?
No, we were out walking in the town that we lived in.
Go ahead.
No, we
sir.
weren't out with.
No wonder she quit you. You can't even lie right.
Well, if you think that's odd, Your Honor, after I started seeing her, Heather went to her ex-husband's house, knocked on his door on Halloween, and introduced herself, and now they're married and expecting their second child.
Her ex-husband?
Yes, that's
Is
correct.
your husband?
We met after our divorce was final.
What's that?
We met after our divorce was final.
How did you meet him?
I took the kids trick-or-treating one night, and we went to his house, and I didn't know that's who it
The
was.
house where
No, she was
your
living-
husband had cheated on you and with the
Yeah.
woman.
I have
They
never
lived
actually
in that
been in
house.
their house, Your Honor. I've never been inside their house.
All right, fine, in the car in front of the house.
Right.
No, I had never cheated on
The
her.
kids knew who he was, and I said, well, how do you know him? And they said, well, this is Jess's husband. And I said, the lady that lives with your dad? And they said, yeah. And I said, oh, I got to meet him. And I introduced
know you
myself.
did.
It's the one.
Yeah.
So
Excuse me,
she
Your
took
Honor.
your man and you took hers.
Well, I guess so, but I got the
Excuse me,
better
Your
end
Honor.
of it.
Yes, ma'am. Come on up. State
I'm
your
Jessica
name.
Burnett. I'm David's wife. Actually, she did know that was Bill's house because our daughter used to babysit for them.
We never
So
went
she
to,
knew
I
it-
never knew where you lived, though.
Yes, you did because you dropped Amanda off numerous times.
No, I've never done that.
So, she
no,
did
I
know.
was in
You know, I
LA
know
when
better
Amanda
than that.
babysat. I
know
wasn't
it
even
wasn't
in
no
town.
coincidence that she happened to go by your house. and happen to end up with your husband. No, this happened to. Too much happenstance for me.
May
What do
I
you
ask
want to say, sir? State your name.
I'm William Maher, and I'm Heather's husband. And on the numerous occasions, just to make a long story short, that I would say on about every other night basis, because these two worked in the same place, and they were constantly seeing each other, if you want to call it that. I didn't figure it out until.
And we have to get to
after
these
fact.
unpaid medical bills we're talking about,
Okay.
but you allege that you found that. All right, and let me understand. Your name is
Maher.
and that's hers now. Mm-hmm. And you are
Wernette.
Wernette. And what's your last name now?
Wernette.
Wernette. And your last name used to be Wernette.
Yes, Your Honor. Hers used to be Maher.
And yours used to be Maher.
Correct.
Crazy.
Does that make y'all in-laws now? Who's the in-law? I'm confused. Let's get to these medical bills. Unpaid medical bills. How does he owe you for that, ma'am?
In the divorce decree, original one, it stated that he was supposed to pay half of that, half of the premiums and half of the deductibles.
Let me see the decree.
Do you want the original or just a copy?
Both. You had an amended agreement?
We do have a
An
modified.
amended order?
Yes.
Sir, what do you say? She's going to present me.
I honestly don't know what she's presenting to you, Your Honor, but I have a court-stamped copy of our original divorce decree.
You can see it,
And if you'd
please.
like, okay, I have it highlighted. And if you read the highlighted section,
Health insurance and medical expenses. Petitioner shall continue to provide health and dental insurance coverage as provided by her employer. It says you should provide the insurance.
And I do.
If neither party has such insurance, the party shall obtain private health insurance. The cost of this insurance shall be split equally.
the cost of the
Did you
private-
lose your insurance?
Nope, I never have. I've always had it.
All right, so how does he owe for the insurance then? Because this order says he would only owe half of the insurance if you all had to obtain private health insurance, meaning if you weren't covered by your employer.
The insurance premium of it, the portion that the employer does not cover. The portion that you pay out of pocket, that's
Okay.
what was agreed that he paid half of.
All right.
And the deductible, if that applied, but I've never.
Okay, and how much was that?
The total for the insurance premiums
Out of pocket?
out of pocket was $759.
How much?
His half was the $759.
How much were the total premiums, ma'am?
It's $78.69 biweekly.
So you pay approximately
$150 a month.
$60 a month, and he is to pay half of that.
Correct.
Sir?
Your Honor, I also have a copy of the modified divorce decree,
Okay.
which I had done after Heather had come to my door asking me to pack my stuff and come home with her, and I told her no.
That's a lie.
She went out in front of the parking lot in the building I lived in, and ran her van into my Jeep.
That is not what
and
happened, Your Honor.
subsequently, I've had to get 5 different restraining orders against her.
Let's get
which
back
I
to the
have
medical
copies of it.
expenses. Give me the court
Okay.
order you're going to show me. And based on what time frame do you believe he owes this money, ma'am?
This is between April of 2006 to October of 2007.
And this is all based on his share of the $150 to $60 a month
Correct.
that you pay
And the
over and above the insurance that your employer provides.
Correct. And the unpaid medical bills from the kids, where I paid my half, and then he said he would pay his. He would make payment arrangements with them.
Unpaid because it's not covered by your insurer.
Right. That was what he was to pay half
How
of.
much is that?
That total is $936.
And he hasn't paid his half of that.
No.
Sir?
Or no,
Yes,
it was actually, that is his half.
Okay.
It was almost $2,000.
Do you know of medical expenses being approximately $2,000, or do I
No,
need?
sir.
Ma'am, do you have evidence?
On April 3rd of 06, he was given
Now,
a
you
packet.
have to show me something. He denies.
Oh, he was given a copy of all these bills.
Okay, well, I need it.
And then he
'Cause
lost
he denies
them.
it.
And
Okay. And this adds up to approximately $2,000?
Amounts.
All right. And you have paid nothing toward medical bills?
No, Your Honor, I have. This is all I have. These are the bills that she gave me. Does come nowhere near that. And there's receipts that I have showed.
All right, let me see
And
it.
also you'll
More
notice
bills
that some
now.
of these that she gives me is from a credit reporting company that do not say for who it was covered, when. There's dates in there that she penciled in.
Give me the evidence you have. I'm going to take all
it's
this
in one of
back
the
and
packets
go
that
through all
that I've given
this,
to you,
all
sir.
these court orders and modifications. You are stressing me out. I'm going to need some health insurance in a minute. All right, once again, ma'am, you're suing your ex-husband for his share of unpaid medical bills and his share of what you believe to be insurance premiums he has been ordered to pay. You all gave me a court modification decree, and it does address medical support. This clause or sentence that you continue to refer to as requiring you all to split the premiums does not indicate that. It says that should this plan, meaning your plan, become unavailable and a traditional private insurance premium for the parties' minor children is needed, then the parties agree that the premiums will be shared equally. So the condition of sharing the premiums equally is when you don't have any insurance anymore and you all must go to a traditional private insurer. Then it says payment allocation. Petitioner and respondent shall divide between them equally all uninsured medical expenses. So it's very clear. Only thing you divide equally is the uninsured medical expenses. And you say today that that is $936. And he says he paid some of it, and he has provided me with receipts. They come out to $284.55. And that comes out to $651.45 is your judgment, ma'am, based on the unpaid medical bills. And he is not required to pay a premium on the insurance. That's not what this says. Have a good day. That's my judgment.